Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Cyber Games 2003 Nations vs. Nations Final here for UnReal Tournament 2003. We have two excellent teams up here on the stage today, and we will introduce them right now. On your right is Team USA, consisting of player one. That's right, give him some applause. Team USA, consisting of player one, Jason Dorlaris from the USA, also known as Strife, born June 30th, 1982. Strife did very well in the 1v1 competitions. Unfortunately, he was eliminated. However, his progress was certainly noted by several players and several spectators here at the World Cyber Games. Second player for Team USA, he needs little introduction, as the people that do know him, well, if you know him, you'd understand. And that is Infinite from the U.S., very famous UT2K3 player. That's right, give Infinite a round of applause. He needs it. June 3rd, 1985 is when Infinite was born. They are making up Team USA here for the UnReal Tournament 2003 Nations vs. Nations Finals. On your left is Team Netherlands, and this is going to be quite the matchup. Why? Because Laurens Plumakers, if I hopefully said that right, also known as Lauk, born September 22nd, 1984, we'll be seeing him in the UnReal Tournament 2003 Finals here on Saturday. He has the opportunity to win that gold medal, and now he's got the opportunity to take home a little bit more cash and represent his country, the Netherlands. Also playing for the Netherlands is Martin Nugents, also known as Roach, born November 18th, 1983. These two guys both play in Team Deathmatch in their respective countries for UnReal Tournament 2003. I noticed that both of the Team USA players were sporting their Kaizen tag, probably the best TDM players in UnReal Tournament 2003 in the United States. This is going to be a great match, and this is how it's going to work. Both the maps will be played. The maps that have been chosen for the 2v2 Nations versus Nations competition have been Antilles and Campgrounds. What will happen is both maps will be played at 20-minute increments, and then the scores will be added together to determine the winner. It's certainly going to make for an interesting finals here. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Cyber Games 2003 Nations vs. Nations UnReal Tournament 2003 Finals. I'm DJ Wheat from the Team Sportscast Network. I'll be bringing you the commentary today, and with that, we'll get started as soon as they're ready. Good lucks are being exchanged. The first map will be Campgrounds, a remake of the popular Quake 3 map, Q3 DM6. I love you too, Infinite. And here we go. The countdown has begun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And folks, the battle has begun. I'm following Roach off the bat, and Infinite got Amp right away. It spawns right at the start of the map. So there is a mad dash to Amp. Right now we've got 0-0. Roach tried to go for it as he did pick up that flat cannon, but was unable to get to it before Infinite. Switching over to Infinite, he's got himself a shock rifle, trying to get that first frag with Amp, but not able to find his opponent. He does see him, though, down on the bottom level, and he is getting attacked from both sides. He forces both players out of the room there, and Lauk is there. He's got a rocket launcher. He could see first blood on Infinite, but no, Infinite using some excellent moves to get out of that room, and he is out of his way. I believe Amplifier has ended, and it has, and it looks like the Kaizen team making their way over to the columns on the Campgrounds here and holding those. It's very important as the Super Shield is featured up there. Infinite now using that shot combo very effectively, going up to the top and hanging out with his teammate. It's obvious here already in the first 1 minute of this game that we will be seeing some very impressive teamwork by both of these players. We've still yet to see a frag. It's 0-0, and first blood will be It will be a big one. We see both guys for Netherlands on the middle level. Infinite does get hit with a lightning gun shot, and it looks like they're going to try to take him out, and they do. Infinite is the first to go down. Netherland draws first blood, but he comes on strong. Infinite says, I'll get you right back, grabs his shock rifle, takes it to him. It's now 1-1. Excellent job there by Infinite. He drops down to the super shield area, and he is taken out by Roach's flat cannon. It is 2-1. He's going to find him once again over near the health vials, going into the shock combo room, and they take both of them out. It's 3-2 now. Following Infinite again, and he gets a super goo on his opponent. He manages to save the super shield away from Team Netherlands here, and we have a tie game, 3-3, 17 minutes, 55 seconds left on the clock. Roach picks up another one for Netherlands, and Infinite with his second huge goo shot of the day, but he gets one right back. Now 6-4. It looks like Team USA is down by 2 frags. Roach now has 5 frags and 1 death. Lauk has 1 frag and 3 deaths. Infinite with 3 kills and 4 deaths, and Strife with 1 kill and 2 deaths. We've got 17 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in this match, and some excellent play here so far. It looks like Roach picks up another one with a nice shock beam shot, and I'm going to switch over to him as he seems to be doing an incredible amount of damage for his team, Team Netherlands. He's making his way into the amp room, and it is there. It looked like he was going to bait the amp there momentarily, but he decides to go for it. He's got his lightning gun out. He's making his way over to the super shield, and there is no one there to oppose him. He's got his LG out, looking for that one headshot that will end the life of one of these players real quick. He drops down. He finds Infinite and nails him with the flak shot, making it 9-4. He's going to pick up a little bit more flak, and it looks like Strife's going to come into that room outside of the shock rifle room, and Roach takes out one more. Roach getting hit with a grenade there right as amp is ending, but he's going to be safe. Team Netherlands 11-4 right now, as they do have approximately a 7 frag lead. It is now 12-4, as it looks like Lauk gets a nice sniper shot, and Roach doing a good job defending that lightning gun area. If they can keep that weapon out of the hands of their opponents, they're going to have certainly a much easier time controlling this map. Another nice lightning shot there by Roach, and it looks like Team USA is trying to regroup and figure out what they need to do to get back into this game. Right now, they are down by 9 frags, so they're doing everything they can to get in. Certainly, they are not controlling the armors right now. It looks like both of Team Netherlands has control. 15-4. We've got 15 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Infinite off the spawn, taking a little bit of rocket damage there. He's going to manage to get away. He does see a member down on the bottom level near the shock rifle room, and it looks like he had made his way up to the super shield. I think quite possibly he was able to steal that away from him, and Roach picks up another one. 16-4 right now. Netherlands going uncontested at this point in time for the past 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We've not seen a frag by Team USA during that time. Still 16-4 now. And Infinite and Strife certainly trying to work their respective areas. A nice jump there by Roach over from the lightning gun to the lightning gun bridge. And he finds Infinite. Infinite almost goos him right in the face, but Roach manages to dodge out of the way. That's one of the things that we have seen Roach be able to do very, very well the entire tournament, especially here on the stage matches. Some excellent maneuvering and dodging from this guy, especially on map Campgrounds, which is featured right now. The 15-minute mark has been passed. It's 17-4 right now, and Team USA still trying to find the control here on Campgrounds. Right now, it looks like Netherlands has control of both the super shield and the small shield, and they are working together very, very well. They're now on the middle level. They're dropping down. 3 cocked rockets for Roach, fires them into the shock room. He's not going to kill anyone there, but does a good job of keeping his opponents out of it. There's no way that they're going to assault from that direction, and Roach now picks up the super shield. He is in beast mode, 199 health, 150 armor now, and he is certainly a force to be reckoned with. A nice lightning gun shot by Lauk there, and we have not seen a frag from Team USA in the past 3 minutes now. I guess that they're just racking it up, but we've got plenty of time left. 14 minutes left on the clock. Infinite finally grabs a shield away from the Netherlands team. 13:53. He gets a nice lightning shot, but he's assaulted by both players, and Lauk and Roach are able to put their teamwork together and use their weapons very effectively to take out Infinite. It is 20-4 right now. And with so much time left, anything can still happen. Infinite over by the rocket launcher, using that shield gun very effectively. Gets hit on the feet with the rockets. He manages to escape away using his lightning gun very effectively, but it looks like Lauk drops down, knows exactly where he is. He gets Infinite, and now he is on a rampage, also taking out Strife. 13-16 as the crowd goes wild as soon as Lauk hits that rampage mode. It means that he has not died for quite some time now. Switching over to Strife, who has stole away another small shield. They have not been able to steal that super shield, and it looks like Amp has been grabbed, and I believe that it was Lauk grabbed that, and he's made his way over to the calls, but he gets taken out finally. USA scoring a frag, a nice flak shot right to the face, and Lauk Amplify is nullified there, and now Infinite still trying to hold that super shield area, firing some goo over to the main platform. None of them hitting. It looks like Roach is also there to help out. 62 health for Lauk as he waits for that super shield, and there it is. He grabs it. 12 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock, and right now, with the way that the scores are turning out, Team Netherlands, they could probably sit back and sip on an iced tea next map if they have this lead going throughout the entire match. But we will add both scores up from both maps. And it looks like Strife getting another one on Lauk. The rampage has ended. Strife finding another one off of the spawn. Very nicely done. Lauk, he's just spawned in the shock room. It looks like he's going to make his way back to the Super Shield. Let's switch over to Team USA as they have slowly but surely been trying to regain control here. They have scored 3 frags. They stopped their deafening fragless run there, I guess, if you want to call it that, and they are certainly start to add those scores now. They haven't quite gained full control, but they are doing a good job killing their opponents off the spawn and keeping those points coming their way. Working a little bit better now than they were in those first minutes, but it is tough when you're separated from your opponent, and if I'm not mistaken, it looks like we got an amp on Loke, and Loke gets taken out. A nice rocket by Infinite to the feet. These guys, Team USA, have definitely been stepping up as now the tables have turned. There is a little bit of control here by Team USA, and they are running the spawns very, very well here on Campgrounds. But there is still quite the deficit between these two teams. It looks like Roach's killing spree finally ended there by Strife, if I'm not mistaken. And now Lauk, off of the super shield platform, gets taken out with a nice lightning shot. He is found in the shock room using that shield gun to get away. He's hurt badly, but he is going to manage to escape, switching over to Team USA, who are holding that super shield room very, very well right now. Strife is in beast mode, 199 armor or 199 health and plenty of armor. He's waiting for that small shield to spawn, and I believe, down in the amp room, we do have a double battle going on. One down in the bottom level, one in the middle level. Strife forcing his opponent out of that middle area and making his way back over to the super shield. I'm sure he'll be joined up here by Infinite momentarily. He sees his opponent actually down on the bottom columns and trying to get some shots in there. Almost gets hit with a shot combo. Strife using his shield gun there very effectively, but the armor should be up now, and I believe that it went to Lauk. Lauk dropping down to the bottom level now. Infinite, he's got a lock on him. Almost gets hit with a shot combo there. 25-11 as in the past minute and a half now. Nice lightning shot by Infinite from the bottom level. He's trying to finish up with one more. He's hurting badly, and another one. This guy is on beast mode, and look at this, folks. 10 frags in the last 3 minutes for Team USA. We've now got an 11-point game, and they are certainly keeping it close, but Lauk is not going to let them celebrate too early. Another nice lightning shot, and I look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 frags have all been lightning gun shots. Very impressive here, especially with the speed and the quickness in which this match has been taking place. Taking a quick look at the scores here while we got a lull in the action. Lauk with 14 kills and 11 deaths, now 15 kills. Roach with 12 kills and 3 deaths. Infinite with 7 kills and 12 deaths, and Strife with 7 kills and 15 deaths. It's 27-14. We've almost got a doubling of the score here by Team Netherlands, but certainly USA has been showing that they're not going to let it up too easy as Infinite picks up another one there, and it is now 28-15. I believe that we have an amp up, and Lauk has got it. One thing about Team Netherlands is they have stolen away every single amp with the exception of the first one off of the spawn, and Strife hits Lauk from behind. Lauk did not even see Strife there. He's still got that amp, and he's firing some flak shrapnel up to the lightning gun area. Nothing is happening from that. Lauk trying to get one last kill with that amp, but Infinite using his shock rifle and shock beaming him to death. 28-16 as Team USA is really trying to close the gap here, but Netherlands is doing an excellent job of denying them of that. Infinite and Strife of Team USA really doing a good job coming back, and once again we have got an 11-point game. I don't know if the Netherlands is going to be able to hold on to that. The last time we saw an 11-point spread, Netherlands was able to gain a little bit of control back, and let's see if they're going to be able to do it this time. It's now a 10-point game as Lauk and his opponent Roach waits on top of the super shield, and here comes Infinite up at the top, and Lauk using his bio rifle against Infinite, and he finally takes him out. Infinite's killing spree is ended by Roach. Again, excellent teamwork there as Lauk is now getting flacked on the middle level. He picks up a little bit more health, and there is some adrenaline. That is one other thing to mention here in the Nations versus Nations team play for Unreal Tournament 2003 is that adrenaline is on. Normally in 1v1, that is going to be turned off in competitive play. However, in TDM, it is able to be used. 7 minutes and 17 seconds as a huge goo. That's going to be Infinite's third goo of the match. 29-19, only 10 frags separating these two, and these guys looking for a little bit of control. Lauk sending a nice grenade over to the platform of the super shield, and now retreating back over to the small shield. He meets up with his opponent. Both these guys not very stacked, and really trying to find control of those armors once again. Switching over to USA, who has control of the super shield. We should have an amp up here fairly soon, too, if it didn't already get taken out. And Strife with a nice lightning gun hit. 20-29, Team USA closing that gap. 6 minutes and 38 seconds left. The time is ticking, but there is still plenty of time for either of these teams to either A, tie it up, or B, pull it back into the lead. Strife making a nice assault there on the super shield. But Lauk, oh my gosh, he team kills his Roach with a rocket, and that is now 28-26 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Finally, Roach makes up for that one with a nice shock hit versus Infinite. And do we have an amp up soon? I did not see the last one that was grabbed. Team USA regrouping together down on the lower levels. Stripe has his lightning gun out. Infinite using that shield gun, waiting for his opponent. And it looks like Lauk picked up amp. He's got a shock rifle and switches to his flak. Very effective weapon with the amplifier. 29-20 right now. Lauk firing some shot combos down to the lower level. Checking around near the lightning gun bridge. He's going to jump over to grab that very effective weapon with the amp, but it's not going to matter because amp runs out. And we have not seen a frag here in just about 1 minute. We've got 5 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock. It looks like Roach is in absolute beast mode. 133 health, 129 armor. And he's going to find Strife up near the lightning gun jump pad. He drops down, he's going to drop down, and he finds a nice flak shot to the feet of Strife to take him out, making it 30-20. It's still a 10-point game. There's the super shield, and Infinite's going to grab that before Roach has a chance to. They're both down on the lower level. I think we could see an amp here shortly. And Strife, oh my gosh, falling down, and he craters off of the jump pad. It is now 30-20. Still a 10-point game here on Campgrounds. Taking a quick look at the scores here. Lauk with 16, Roach with 14, Infinite with 12, and Strife with 8. Still doing a great job. I think this is a real good game. Now back to 9 points as Team USA picks up one more frag. Strife with a great lightning shot, and Infinite now waiting for that lightning. No armor control by Team USA at this point in time. We do see Team Netherlands down on the bottom levels passing some weapons off to one another. Strife has control of the armors. A nice lightning hit by Strife. He's trying to keep control of that super super shield room, fires a lightning gun shot. He sees his opponent up on the top, dodges some flak. He's going to meet back up with Infinite down on the lower levels, and it looks like they might retrain their assault here and try to attack from another position. Strife sending some shock into the rocket launcher room. And we have got 4 minutes remaining on the clock. 9 frags separating these two. As Strife sees his opponent over near the small shield, drops down, and there's Roach, hits him right in the face with the flak. He's trying to finish him off with the shock beam, then a lightning shot. And Infinite actually finishes him off, but then look at that. It looks like Infinite died at the hands of Strife, so that frag goes unnoticed and taken off of the scoreboard there. Strife now making his way back over to the columns of Campgrounds here, going down below, picking up a little bit of health, and now making his way into the shock room, switching back over. Infinite, he is going to wait for that super shield, cocking up 3 rockets and sending them their way. And there we see someone coming up that jump pad. Team Netherlands is able to take out Infinite. It is now 31-22. This game has remained at 10 and 9 frag difference almost the entire game. 3 minutes left on the clock, and we should be having an amp here shortly. Actually, we do. It looks like Strife has got it. Switching over to him. I don't know if he's going to have any time to use it. It should be running out here fairly shortly. He might use it to go retake over that super shield area, but it looks like it's running out before he's going to have the chance to do that. Lauk now getting a nice LG shot there on USA, and then another one on Strife. There is the super shield. Team USA meets back up. They're able to grab it. It's 34-22. Strife using his shield gun very effectively. Let's switch over to Team Netherlands, who is keeping on top of this game. They're going to find both of them down in the bottom levels, and Lauk is able to take one out. He's looking to take the other one out, and he does. 36-24. A nice play for Lauk there, taking out both of Team USA. He's going to sneak up behind Infinite, and he tries to hammer him right in the face, and it looks like a little hammer battle here as Infinite gets them both down. Very hurt. They're going to decide to run off and fight that battle another day. Roach finding Strife down on the bottom level. He's going to be joined up by Infinite, and Infinite takes him out. A nice shock beam shot. We've got 2 minutes remaining. It's 36-25. It would be possible to see a comeback here, but not necessarily probable. If they could get some nice control and start running these spawns, we could see it. Strife, he's got the amp. He's looking to get a kill, and he does. Nice job, an amped lightning there. And once again, we've got a 10-point game, 36-26 here on Campgrounds. Approximately 1 minute, 32 seconds remaining. Strife takes out Roach once again, 36-27. Now, even if Team USA cannot win this match, the one thing that they're going to want to keep in mind is that it is going to be a combined total of frags to determine the winner. So every single frag counts regardless of a victory or not. It would require that they win the next match, but as if they only had to win by 9 frags or 8 frags. On the other hand, Netherlands thinking the exact same thing, as we need to spread this as much as possible. So these guys are going to fight until the last possible second, and there is the 1 minute warning. Switching back over to Team Netherlands, and it looks like Lauk getting a little bit of health, and Roach, none of these guys with armor. Actually, none of the competitors here in the UnReal tournament at this point in time with armor. And Roach with some excellent plasma down the hallway, a preemptive strike, and it works out quite well. He's going to add one more frag. It's 38-27. There is the amp, and it is going to go to Lauk in the last 30 seconds. And these guys are trying to rack up those frags in the last 30 seconds. It looks like Infinite coming in to take out Lauk, but no, Lauk is going to get one final amp kill before it runs out. It's now 27-42. Maybe Team USA getting a little bit too aggressive there, but they did need to take a shot, and they took the risk. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for them. 42-27. They're looking for maybe a couple more frags before this game ends. There's the countdown, 3, 2, 1. They do get a couple, as the final score on Campgrounds is 42 for Team Netherlands, 29 for Team USA, and we will be moving on to analysts. All right, folks. Now, according to my calculations, and I'm not that great at math, but these are small numbers, so it looks like for USA to win, they would have to get 13 frags here over their opponents. So all Netherlands has to do in order to win this is to basically win this map. USA, not only do they have to win the map, but they have to win the map by at least a 13 frag deficit, or a 13 frag advantage. Not sure what would happen if there was a tie game. That would be determined, I guess, if that situation arose. But there is 13 frags separating those two. After that map on Campgrounds, 42-29. That one went to Team Netherlands.